Those strong critic is Sowore, who doesn't believe that you deserve to represent the country anywhere around the globe. In fact, he's one of those who think that you are an hypocrite.
Well, his lawyer played my videos in court and then it leaked. Obviously, I believe it was from Sowore. But here's the thing. Sowore was accused in court. He's been tried for criminal defamation. And when he went to court, he said, well, Reno also did it. No, I did not do it. Listen, I did say some negative things about the president between 2022 and 2023. And then when the president was, but on the day of his inauguration, which was Monday, May 29, 2023, I asked Nigerians, listen, let's support this man pending the decision of the Supreme Court. Now, on Thursday, October 26, when the Supreme Court passed judgment, on that same day, I said, listen, I accept the judgment and we should put everything behind us. I have taken back whatever I said. And then 2 days later, I was on television. That's on Saturday, the 28th of October. And I withdrew all of those allegations because the Supreme Court had given judgment and cleared it. And don't forget, I went to Chicago State University. Nobody, all of these people they were talking, they didn't go. September 19, 2022, I went there. I was the first person to say that this man actually attended Chicago State University, even though it was against my own political interest. But then I continued to maintain about the forfeiture judgment because I did go to the Chicago court and I confirmed that. But then when the Supreme Court passed the judgment, I said, no, this man was never convicted. It was client funds. And I'm a lawyer. You've got accountants, people who represent people in fiduciary positions. You can have a client and then that client, his funds are convicted. And that's what happened in this case. And then when that judgment was passed, I said I was sorry. I came on several news stations. I went on News Central and I used the word that the president has been exonerated. I have a master's in law from England. The word exonerated means that the president has been absolved by a judicial body. And don't forget, Wednesday, June 11, 2025, I was here with you. You asked me that question. And again, on this program, on this platform, I said I dropped those allegations because they were not true. At the time I said those things, I believe they were true. But then, when I found out they were not true, especially first the Chicago State University affair, and then later on after the Supreme Court judgment, I came out and I dropped those things. And then even what the public does not know is that I sought private audience with the president. October 1, 2024. I apologized to him to his face and I told him I wasn't being malicious. At the time I said those things, I believed them. When I found out that it wasn't true, your own party did not go to Chicago. I went to Chicago against my own political interests. I cleared you. I told the world. It was after I spoke that the BBC, then other papers, other media all around the world began to say, yes, the man did attend Chicago State University. So I don't understand why Sowore is doing this. If you go to court and you are charged with a crime, you don't say this person did it. No, that is a very childish defense. You come out and then you defend yourself because there is a situation in law. It's a principle. It's called suitable target for maximum impact. No government on earth can afford to prosecute everybody who commits who commits a crime. So what you do is that you pick a suitable target for maximum impact to deter people from committing crimes. And that's what they've done with Sowore.
You told me in an interview that if offered, you will never take anything from this government.
No, that's not what I said. I said, I told you, you asked me a question that if Tinubu asks me to work with him, I said that I will not. And I said that the word I used was that it is not in my DNA. Right? That's what I said.
Has your DNA changed?
No, my DNA has not changed.
But you are eating your words right now.
No, I'm not eating my words.
Yeah.
When I met with administration officials, and then, look, I can't say everything that was said. I explained to them, I said, this is what I'd said. I cannot take certain positions because I said that I cannot work for this, because of certain things, particularly because of the things that I said. However, I never said that I cannot work for Nigeria. As an ambassador, I am working for Nigeria. I'm going to be an ambassador of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
So this appointment is an exception of your philosophy.
Very clearly.
So if you were giving a ministerial appointment, you wouldn't have taken it?
You know what?
Or a special
advisor. Let me ask you a question.
Role.
Do you even know? I cannot say everything. So, look, I've just said this here. When I had discussions, I said, look, I cannot do this, I cannot do that, I cannot do this because of what I had said and because of the positions I've held. However, I can do this because then I will be working for Nigeria. But even at that, my position on President Bola Tinubu has changed. I believe he is the best thing for Nigeria. Why?
And you don't